Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, an April Fool's Day edition. Glad to have you with us. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Here are the five for Philadelphia. MP is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Oubre in at the three. And for the Knicks, DiVincenzo and Bridges run the wings. Precious Achiuwa is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. And two smart teams here, Doris, with a lot of experience.
Yeah, you get the understanding from coaches that veterans win for a reason in this league. They're not going to be surprising each other. They're going to understand it's about execution and making shots, playing quality defense, something about playing with teams that have experience.
Now here's Maxey. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Only 6'2", but Maxey got some spring in his step.
DiVincenzo against George. Pass to Randle. Out to the right wing. Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by Oubre. Now here's Maxey. Inside. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And Allie LaForce spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Allie.
The biggest focus on the defensive end, the big man, Joel Embiid. Coach telling me that they've talked a lot about how to defend Embiid. They have a great film session on it, but at the end of the day, he said Joel is a monster down low, so there's only so much you can do. It'll be fun watching the process do his thing tonight, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA, it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for MP. About a minute into this first quarter. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. 4-point game. Randle inside. Embiid's there. The jump hook. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. MP with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. Embiid against Randle. It's deflected.
How about the timing? The rejection by Julius Randle. Read that one beautifully.
Maxey against Brunson. Randle inside. And Embiid with the block. Here's George. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
What great body control from the all-star forward. Paul George, so skilled at keeping his composure under pressure.
Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
The officials were right on top of that.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Second free throw, no good. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Now here's Randall. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And it's Brunson missing.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
To the paint. Here's MP. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Knicks trail by 5. Pass to DiVincenzo. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
That's just outstanding floor awareness from Jalen Brunson. Doesn't matter if it's at the 1 or the 2. He always makes the right play.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Over to the wing. Back to DiVincenzo. Over to the left wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Brunson, and it's blocked by Embiid.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection.
Randall pulls down the board. And so Randall will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Oh, my, it was a great game. It went down to the wire. Both teams gave all they had. Only one could come away satisfied.
You know, that one's a tough one to take. You force the extra session, and then you have the heartbreak of not being able to get it done in the extra session. Brutal.
The first one falls.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
And it's tied up with that one. You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller players to get enough separation. But the number of finishing moves that guy has off the spin, it is really an effective tool.
And the 76ers call time here.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
And the Knicks making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. Let's take a second to check in on the race for Rookie of the Year and see how the rankings are shaping up for this year's class of new NBA talent. You look at MP, he's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class, so it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
It's got to be him. In a season where we have a ton of worthy candidates, he has been the most outstanding by far.
Now here's Martin. Shoots over Hart. Philadelphia with another miss. Payne against Lowry. Payne with the bucket.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays. He'll take that look right there any night of the week.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He misses the free throw. Good on the second one. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Payne pass to Hachimura. Anunoby on the wing. He's guarded by Martin. 11 feet out. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Payne. Hachimura from long range. Philadelphia grabs the miss. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
It was textbook rim protection in that game, taking real pride in shutting down the other team.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
Here's Payne. Here's Hart. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. New York out in front, leading by 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Eric Gordon, Paul George out there with MP. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Maxey in at the 1. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Raptors had a huge game. He dropped 13 points, and on top of that, he snagged 6 boards. He and his team are really clicking right now, and you'd love to see that momentum carry them through the rest of the year. Guys?
Okay, sounds good. We'll see if today is more of the same. He has to be excited by the challenge.
Oh, he should be. I mean, he's feeling good. He's playing good, so I know he's ready.
No doubt. He is locked in, seems so comfortable with where his game is at. Boy, has he been fun to watch.
All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams in crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
76ers trail by 5. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
MP shot is off. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Cleveland where they'll face the Cavaliers. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
Wow, a level of physicality brought to OG Anunoby, and he says, I can match that.
Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
Julius Randle's checked in for Anunoby. Oubre, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Jackson comes in for Gordon. 76ers trail by 7. Jackson. We've reached halftime in this one. Knicks out in front. They lead by 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 76ers, 25.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've seen Cameron Payne really having a good game here.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Brunson and DiVincenzo team up as the backcourt. Julius Randle out there with Precious Achiuwa, and it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Pass to Randle. Here is DiVincenzo. Ooh, nice D from George.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Randle against MP. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Taking a look at some numbers here for Jalen Brunson.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often. Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
MP against Randle. Oh!
Well, there you see Paul George as a facilitator. He can create his own, or he can get somebody else open.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Brunson finds DiVincenzo. To the middle. Here's Bridges. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Bridges has got 5.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Here's MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
Precious Achiuwa picks one up. Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the 76ers making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And he's good on the second. Knicks leading by 3. Randle outside. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. 5 attempts for him at the line tonight. He's made 3.
Charge to Joel Embiid.
And that one misses.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Second team foul.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Here's Achiuwa. The shot, no good. Good D by MP. And Maxi's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. To the wing, right side. Back to MP. Pass to Embiid. Achiuwa with a steal. Here's Anunoby, and the layup is good. Anunoby's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
OG Anunoby is not afraid to put the ball on the floor and attack off the drive. That's nice work.
Gordon finds MP. Here's George. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. George has got 7. New York leading by 4. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Josh Hart's checked in for Achua, and Hachimura has subbed in for Bridges. Here's the teardrop, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
The energy with which Hart plays is just incredible. This guy fearless attacking the glass.
Here's George, and Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks leading by 6. Pass to Hart. DiVincenzo on the wing. Knocked away. To the inside. Hart passes to DiVincenzo. Missed inside.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Here's Lowry. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 6 rebounds in the game. And he throws it down with one hand.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
MP, that one's good.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Brunson against Lowry. Hart passes to Brunson. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
MP scanning the floor. Gordon finds MP. DiVincenzo against Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Here's MP. Hachimura with a rebound. New York leading by 6. Hart passes to DiVincenzo. Down low. Here's Hachimura. That one's good for 2. Hachimura's got 5.
Well, the finishing ability, really Hachimura on display. This guy has a knack for getting around defenders and into his groove.
Now a timeout called by Philadelphia.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Lowry, the pass to MP. Oh, MP throws it down.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Kelly Oubre out there with MP. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. Knicks leading by 6. Here's Randall. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, there's a certain edge that Julius Randle plays with that allows him to draw contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
They've also done a heck of a job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
76ers trail by 8. Maxey passes to MP. Here's Oubre. Pass to Maxey. And the shot goes in.
Tyrese Maxey.
Now Payne. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. He shoots. And it's New York with a rebound.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
The offensive rebound. Count it. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Well, this is where the tremendous motor that Randall plays with helps him get rebounds.
39.
Maxey passes to Oubre. On the wing, MP. Achua defending. Got a hand on it. And they're able to recover. And so Randall will bring it up for the Knicks. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, Randall worked so hard down low, earns him these fouls in the process.
The free throw drops for Randall. New York making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Martin, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Curry comes in for Jackson. Checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Mikal Bridges.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Yeah, one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now a timeout called by New York. They're leading by 4. We've got 1:55 left in the game. To present the New Balance player of the game, Julius Randle.
Yeah, and it's not surprising. He's really going at the defense inside throughout the entire game. Just showing the D no mercy whatsoever. They constantly were feeding him the ball, clearing out, and letting him do his thing.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Maxey. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Oh, commanding the ball in big spots. Maxey is so fearless.
Randall outside. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. MP no good.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Hart finds DiVincenzo. Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Achua with room at the rim and doesn't hesitate.
The 76ers shooting the rock well at 46%. Maxey passes to Embiid. Second chance effort. Achua with the rebound. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Randall inside. George defending. Randall can't hit.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
From deep, MP. George passes to Maxey. Fades. That one a little long. Here's Brunson. Out to the right wing. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. And so this one belongs to the Knicks. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill. And our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you.